In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 MLB games happening on August 8, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Cincinnati Reds versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cincinnati Reds are diving into Game 2 of their 4-game road series at PNC Park against the Pittsburgh Pirates on Friday, with Cincinnati coming off a 6-1 loss to the Cubs on Wednesday that halted a brief 2-game win streak, setting up a near pick'em clash where home field vibes and recent form could tip the scales. This one's lined up as a virtual toss-up, which feels spot-on considering the variables, but in a game that demands a winner, I'm siding with the Pirates to capitalize at home amid their sizzling 11-5 run overall and a solid 33-27 mark in PNC Park this season. Meanwhile, Cincinnati's Chase Burns and his bloated 6.04 earned run average raise red flags, as his strikeout prowess hasn't masked broader struggles that leave too much vulnerability. As our first pick for this matchup, the Pittsburgh Pirates money line is our full game side pick. Mitch Keller's been a shutdown artist lately, steering Pittsburgh to a 6-1 record in his past 7 starts with a crisp 3.86 earned run average over 32.2 innings, which pairs perfectly against a Reds offense scraping just 2.3 runs per game during their even 3-3 stretch. On the other end, Pittsburgh's bats have been the league's weakest at 3.57 runs per game, but Burns should contain them sufficiently to keep things tame and push the final tally under the line. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Athletics versus Baltimore Orioles. The Oakland Athletics are gearing up to face the Baltimore Orioles on Friday evening, kicking off a 3-game American League series where both squads look to shake off .500 records in a matchup that could hinge on starting arms and timely power, potentially turning into a lively opener if the bats connect and bullpens falter. Diving into their recent turns, the starters paint a stark contrast. JT Ginn's been steady at 1-1 with a 3 earned run average and 1.08 WHIP over 24 innings in 3 starts, giving Oakland a reliable edge, while Tomoyuki Sugano stumbled to 3-1 but with a bloated 6.88 earned run average and 1.76 WHIP across 34 innings in 7 outings, leaving Baltimore vulnerable. Oakland's power surge ties them for 5th, with 161 homers alongside the Angels, outpacing Baltimore's 140, which could deliver quick runs and tip this toward the Athletics pulling off the road upset. As our first pick for this matchup, the Athletics money line is our full game side pick. These relief corps rank among the shakiest in the game, Oakland's 28th with a 5.24 bullpen earned run average and Baltimore 25th at 4.77, opening the door for late damage, especially since both lineups cash in with runners in scoring position, with the Athletics 14th at .738 OPS and the Orioles 10th at .767 in those spots. The overs cashed in 3 of their last 5 head-to-heads this season, signaling another potential barrage that sails past the number as arms tire and opportunities mount. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Astros versus New York Yankees. The Houston Astros are set to tangle with the New York Yankees at Yankee Stadium on Friday, where the Yankees aim to build on Wednesday's streak-snapping win over Texas to claw back into the American League East hunt, while Houston looks to sustain their recent series victory amid a bumpy 2-week stretch in a clash that could hinge on pitching edges and offensive droughts. New York halted their slide with that midweek triumph, but they've got ground to make up at 34-22 in the Bronx, contrasting Houston's 29-27 road mark, and with the Astros riding Hunter Brown's stingy form, allowing just 1 earned run in each of his last 2 outings, against a shaky Schlittler who's leaked 2 to 3 earned runs per start in his 4 turns. I can't back the Yankees' scuffling bats here, tilting this toward Houston snagging the road dub. As our first pick for this matchup, the Houston Astros money line is our full game side pick. Both squads have been plagued by double plays, Houston ranking 29th with 93 and the Yankees tied for 14th at 73, stifling rallies, and over the past week, their sticks have cooled with the Astros at 10th in team OPS and New York lagging at 23rd, which aligns with the undercashing in 5 of their last 8 head-to-heads, pointing to another subdued scoring affair that stays below the line. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Detroit Tigers. On Friday night, the Los Angeles Angels and Detroit Tigers kick off a 3-game series at Comerica Park, where the Tigers look to halt their slide behind their ace while the Angels push for wild card ground in a matchup that screams pitching duel from the jump. This is prime stopper territory, and Tarek Skubals primed to slam the brakes on Detroit's skid, boasting an 8-1 home record with a stingy 2.23 earned run average that's powered 3 wins in his last 5 starts, keeping runners stranded with just 19 walks all year and racking up whiffs to boot. The Angels have dropped 3 of Kyle Hendricks' past 5 outings, where the vets scuffled to 2-4 with a 5.44 earned run average on the road, leaving too many openings for a Tigers offense desperate to stack wins. This feels like a must-grab for Detroit, with Skubal dictating terms and their bats scratching enough against Hendricks to pull away and cover as favorites. As our first pick for this matchup, the Detroit Tigers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. With Skubal towing the rubber, the total sits low for these American League foes trending opposite ways. The Angels scrapping 6 games back in the wild card hunt, Detroit holding a comfy 6-game division lead, and while the Tigers should generate some noise off Hendricks, who's tightened up with a 3.47 earned run average, 1.14 WHIP, and 31-8 KBB over 46.2 innings in his last 9 turns, damage control keeps things contained. The unders cashed in 4 of 5 head-to-heads at Comerica Park, pointing to another subdued affair where elite arms and cautious bats hold the line below the number. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Marlins versus Atlanta Braves. Miami aims to snag their 4th straight road series victory as they head to Truist Park on Friday night for the second installment of a 5-game set against Atlanta, fresh off the Braves' 8-6 comeback win in Thursday's opener that snapped a 3-game skid and kept their faint hopes flickering in a lost season. The Marlins hold a 3-3 edge in the season series after splitting the first 2 in Atlanta back in early April, and they're poised to bounce back against a floundering Braves squad that's hit just .229 over the past 2 weeks. Now leaning on Bryce Elder, who's sputtered to 4-8 with a 6.03 earned run average overall and a dismal 2-3 mark with 6.54 earned run average at home, where foes bat .322 against him. Atlanta's offense will grapple with Edward Cabrera, who's locked in lately by yielding only 1 earned run in each of his last 3 starts, boasting a 5-5 record, 3.24 earned run average, and a solid 3.89 earned run average on the road across 8 outings, backed by a Miami lineup that's batted .244 with 55 runs over their last 13 games. Heading into this series, the Marlins were 6-4 in their previous 10 against the Braves, giving them the nod to rebound and grab the win. As our first pick for this matchup, the Miami Marlins money line is our full game side pick. Miami scrapes 4.3 runs per game but dipped to 3.67 over their last 3, yet they're hitting .261 versus righties and face an Elder who's leaked 17 runs in his past 3 home turns, while Atlanta averages 4.14 overall and .244 against right-handers but confronts a Cabrera who's surrendered 8 runs in his last 3 road starts, setting up enough combined pop to eclipse the line in a series that's seen lopsided scoring push recent totals high. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.